What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Captain America's trailer dropped. This is just my review on it, my opinions, just my thoughts. So to start out, I was excited to wake up this morning and see that was there. Wasn't expecting it. I heard it wasn't coming out until The Force Awakens was in theaters. Then we were going to get something. Before I get into what I saw in the trailer, the team ups, all that stuff, I'm going to do my little spiel about trailers. And I think I've done this before, I can't remember. I feel like we're getting more and more of the story, of the big points, the selling points in the film are being put into the trailer because that's all they got. And I'm not saying this did. Okay, I'm kind of saying this did, but at the same time, it kind of didn't. There's still a lot to be left out, a lot of questions, a lot of people with questions and not a lot of answers, and some very vague answers. Star Wars has the best trailers. I'm just gonna. I know it's very blunt. It's just my opinion, but with the Star Wars trailers, it shows what is in the film without spoiling the storyline. If you can kind of understand what I'm saying, it's showing you something, but you still have no clue what the film's going to be about. And I feel like that's huge because it still leaves you in suspense. It still leaves the opportunity of being surprised, and that's something that we need in trailers. The Captain America trailer, started getting into it. It opens up with, I almost said Hawkeye, Falcon and Captain America doing some Guantanamo Bay shit, something, to Winter Soldier, and it looks like it worked because he started coming around. You got the Scarlet Witch in there talking about don't do this. Aaron Rodgers, fucking Green Bay, Captain Rogers, blah blah blah. And so it looks like the government starts to turn on Captain America and Falcon, and you see little scenes here and there. Black Panther's in it. Black Panther looks badass. I love his outfit. There's a scene with him and Captain America are running. Looks like they're chasing the Winter Soldier, and they're matching speed for speed. So that's kind of cool to see that. The team ups, they really don't show who's on whose team. They do kind of give, okay, these guys are walking with each other. These guys are not walking with them. If you don't know anything about the Civil War, you can go pick up the graphic novel that's out. Obviously, there are graphic novels that come out before that kind of lead up to it, so there's a lot to read, but you can just jump into the Civil War graphic novels and get kind of caught up what was be going on. Just to kind of give you the short version, the government came out with a bill that says all superheroes have revealed their identity for collateral damage purposes or some crap government stuff. And some of the mutants are with it, some are not. Iron Man is with it. Obviously, he doesn't care who knows who he doesn't care who the villains know who Iron Man is. He came out and straight said it, I am Iron Man. Even though they know who Captain America is, he doesn't, because he feels like there's heroes out there with families. And if people find out that these people are heroes, they could hurt their family, which is a valid point. For example, that's like Peter Parker, Spider-Man. If people found out Spider-Man is Peter Parker, they could hurt Aunt May. And so, I mean, it's a very important situation, and that's where it kind of splits the heroes. The heroes are going to have to fight each other and, figure out terms. The one thing I did notice that it's not just this huge government thing. It's personal too. There's a scene where Tony Stark says, Captain America says he's my friend, and he's talking about Winter Soldier, and Tony Stark says I was your friend too. So it's kind of feels. Where do I go? Blah 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 blah. I don't know. You had the Scarlet Witch walking next to Hawkeye, Falcon, Captain America, and top of my head, I don't remember who else. And it was very it was kind of cool. It looks like they're fighting at an airport in Germany. There's the one scene where you got War Machine on the ground. Looks like his chest piece has been ripped out. Which, if his chest piece got ripped out, that to me that just says, okay, the armor is just underpowered, because the chest piece for Iron Man isn't in what's his name, Rhodes' chest like it is Tony Stark. So that's kind of like something more had to be going on for him to get. He must have got beat down. Speaking of beatdowns, there's a fight scene that they show for a good about 10 seconds of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, fighting Iron Man. I wasn't really impressed with that, and that I didn't want to see it. We should not be able to see those type of things, because you want to let your imagination go. You want to be surprised when that fight scene comes up. You want to be excited for that fight scene. So when you show it, you give it away. We know what's happening. We know that he doesn't do well. You can see it. One thing I am really upset about, that the Hulk will not be in it. I believe they confirmed that, which is garbage. They're still battling with copyright and ownership laws with Fox. I'm not sure if it's Fox. Somebody has the rights of the Hulk, and a lot of deals had to be made for him to be in Avengers and all this other stuff. So it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I feel like I would kind of take it away from the more personal aspect. You'd have to really write that in there. The one thing everybody's really excited for, and I was really excited for, is the Spider-Man. Where does Spider-Man fit in all this? Spider-Man had a huge role in the comic books. Now, I know that the cinematic universe is not the same as the comic books. You have to look at it as a parallel universe, kind of like you do with all the comic books that come out. But with the Iron Spider being given to Peter Parker from Tony Stark, and what happened in the comic books, it was such a pinnacle point in the Civil War that it needs to be in there. And there's been no confirmation or denial about that. So that's one thing that does leave us in suspense, whether it's actually going to be in there or not. So hopefully it is. We'll see. Another thing I wanted to get onto before I end this video was the fact that we got a trailer, we didn't get a teaser. Now, I don't think there has been teasers. If there has, I have completely missed them. 6 months out, I think, should be the point where you start seeing trailers. Even if it's a new trailer every month for that 6 months, there should be a trailer. Anytime before that, 6 months before that, should be teasers. Get us excited, get us wanting more, get us begging for more, get the demand up. Then when you drop that first trailer and it's awesome, hopefully, people start going nuts, products start going out, feed off the reaction. But when you just drop a trailer and you don't expect it, and it's like, well, they don't come out for another May? About 6 months out. I'm an idiot. I just made myself sound really stupid. Anyways, it's still looking at May 16th, 2016. So 6 months out. Yeah, I just sound really stupid right then. I still think we didn't get any teasers, which is why it just kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. But anyways, that's just my opinion. These are just my thoughts. Comment below. Let me know what you think. I'd love feedback. I have a lot of feedback on a few videos. I would like more. I comment back fast as I can. Hit that subscribe button, because I will be putting out more of these videos, hopefully today. Which today for me is the 25th. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.